Brandon, do you want to pay for anyone else's education? Any other like kids?
I don't
No one
mind.
that you
I don't
know?
mind. I don't mind
So why do you draw the line on healthcare?
because we're already paying for the kids' health care
How?
through our taxes. I just did a whole little
Specifically
spiel
what
where I just
so
explained
no,
it.
hold on. You just explained any kid under the age of 18 has free healthcare. What
Yes,
law
they
is
do.
that?
I don't know the exact
Specifically.
name of it. I can look it up real quick for you.
That's not true.
Okay, okay. You're gonna tell
It's
me.
not. And then the other part
Okay.
is, so you're articulating Medicaid, Medi-Cal in California. You have to fall within 130%, 138% of the poverty line. I'm in the state of Michigan. That's $22,000 a year. You make $23,000 a year. Guess what? Your ass doesn't have any health insurance. You're going to live on 23 grand and pay health care bills? Come on, man.
Come on, man. California, full scope, no cost health care to all children, 0 to 19, regardless of immigration status. We even give it to illegal immigrants. Maybe if
You know what?
get rid
That's
of-
awesome.
maybe-
California does
wait,
it. That's not
maybe
through the
if
whole U.S.
Listen, but let me tell you something. This is how goofy you are. You would rather pay for illegal immigrants to get free health care than simply say, look, man, we need to get these people out the country, then move that money over to providing free health care for other people who need it. You can't
So
have
two
both.
things. One, I never said that. Second, you understand. I'll tell you
Listen,
my position on
Let
that.
me read this again. Regardless of immigration status, covering doctor's visit, dental vision, mental health services through the Health for All Kids expansion. But they aim it at undocumented kids, but it also encompasses.
So what about the other
documented
49
kids.
states, Brandon?
Hey, dude, listen, you guys need to go vote for something.
Yeah, exactly. No, so let me tell you here. California pays more into the federal system than it takes out. They're paying for red states that are broke.
We're paying for red states. No, we're constantly begging for money. California.
So why are you paying more into the federal system than you take out?
We're paying because we make more money. We have a larger.
Yeah,
economy than most
exactly.
of these states.
So you have the income base to pay for programs such as this.
Okay.
Guess what? Alabama doesn't.
So if you
Arkansas doesn't. Ohio.
So if you want free health care, beg your state to raise your taxes so that you can provide state-based free health care.
No, you're saying it the wrong way. It's not raising my taxes. It's raising the taxes of the 1% that has taken $79 trillion since 1975 from the bottom 90%. That's income equality report from the Rand Corporation. Libertarian. That's not a Democratic talking point. That's real life.
We don't fuck with libertarians over here. They want.
Well, I mean, if you did any bit of research on income inequality, then you'd understand you wouldn't have to raise taxes on the middle class.
Chad, I do research all the time. That's why I was able to educate you on the free health care over here in California.
On California's Medi-Cal system.
And you can do it at a state level in any state in the country.
Yeah, 100%. And we should do it on the federal level. We agree.
You're in Michigan, do it. You got a freaking Democrat governor, do it. Stop complaining.
Well, so I mean, the fact that our House and state Senate House are split down the middle, that's never going to happen.
Listen,
everyone's got the corporate monies in their pocket.
Well, move to California. You can move. No one's holding you there. Move here if you want free. But no, you don't. You like the low cost of living in Michigan, and you don't want to leave. But you want to pretend like you want to hyperinflate Michigan's economy like California's economy is hyperinflated. You can't have it both ways, Chad.
Oh, I surely can because the only reason I live in Michigan is because I enjoy the low income cost of living. You don't obviously that is not correct. Chad. I'm only here because I just love paying I don't want to pay 3 times the amount in rent. Of course, there's a housing crisis, all that shit out there. I lived in California for 6 months 2 years ago. I get it.
Come here. Let me ask you a question. Lean right here into this mic. Come here. Okay, come around here, right? Just lean right here. If someone tries to pee on you, what are you going to do?
Hit them.
That's funny because Trump pisses on your head and you think it's raining.
I was hoping she would say move. You can move, bro. Just move to
No,
California.
I have
since
other
California-
reasons for living here, bro.
California, look it. Reasons don't matter. Only the results. Les Brown said
What
that.
the
Go look
fuck?
him up.
I don't know what you're
He's
talking about.
he's a motivational speaker. Look him up. He's black, by the way. Reasons don't matter. Only the results. You want socialist utopia, move to California. It's there for you. Don't try to mess up the beautiful state of Michigan because you don't want to freaking work for what you got.
That's so ridiculous, bro. You don't even know like my own personal situation
listen,
here.
no,
I'll tell you
screw
this.
your
No, here,
personal
wait. Let's
situation.
talk
I
about
don't
the
care
health.
about that.
No. Let's talk about the free healthcare. My mom's had multiple sclerosis for 30 years. My dad was in the military for 22 years and now has Alzheimer's. I have to take care of him, and
The
it costs
VA should
fucking
be
money.
giving you plenty of
And
money
it costs.
for your dad.
Guess what? It costs money.
The VA
So I'm
should
not
be giving you
leaving
plenty
where
of
I'm
money
at.
for your dad. That's what I know. And the VA should be giving you plenty of money for your mom's
No.
medical bills because she's
Bro,
married
you
to your
don't.
dad.
That's not the system. That's not
That
the way
is
it
the
works.
system. What are you
It's
talking
not.
about? Bro, my grandfather just got diagnosed with dementia. Well, that was like 5 years ago. When was Papa diagnosed with dementia? Ezra? When was Papa diagnosed with dementia? Was it 2 years? Or, yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago. Man, this guy got a fat ass check for like $13,000. All his medical shit's paid. They're like, "Do you need someone to come take care of him at the house?" Bro, stop with you.
No.
Bro, they were
I'm
giving furniture.
telling you, that's not the way it works.
You're full of crap, bro. You're telling me when I just went through this with my own relative.
No, I'm telling you, I've been going through it for 5 years.
Let me tell you about you. You're one of those people, no matter how
You're
much
not
the
gonna tell me
government
who
gives,
I am.
I'm gonna listen. I can do whatever I want to. This is my show. You're one of those people. Nothing will ever be enough for you, no matter. And white people do that. Well, one thing white people do well is play broke. Nothing will be enough for you, bro. They could put free healthcare. You'll be like, we need like you just want someone to take care of you. And that's okay. Come to California, lie to them and tell them you're an illegal immigrant. They take care of your whole family, no problem.
So
Everything.
tell me how much money I make then, Brandon. How broke am I?
You talked about your dad and your mom, so you probably don't have a job. You probably work for them. Some
Yeah,
type
you
of
nailed it, dude. I don't
in-home
make
care.
shit.
Do you do like an in-home care thing for them, or do you have an actual job?
Oh no, you just told me all about me, Brandon.
The way you're
What do I
complaining, I
got?
couldn't imagine you working anywhere other than like Subway or McDonald's.
Yeah, you hit it, bro.
Okay, thank you. Did I hit it good? That's what she said.
Yeah, no, not at all. I'm a you.
Don't tell me you're an engineer.
I'm not an engineer. No.
You sound like you do something in IT, like a scrum master, like some jerk job. What do you do? What do you do? Tell me what
A
you do.
jerk job.
What do you do, bro? Tell me what you do, Chad.
I work at Subway.
Subway's a good job. That's a
I
respectable
fucking work
job.
at
Free
Subway.
lunch.
You're an idiot. So tell me why you want to spend $200 billion in Iran.
Because I like seeing shit blow up.
Yeah, exactly. You got no empathy. You don't care about
I don't care. I
the
don't
2
gotta- I
million
don't
people
gotta
we've
lick.
displaced.
Listen, I
Yeah,
don't
that's a
gotta
good.
lick.
You're a
I
good
don't
man.
gotta- listen,
Good
I
man.
don't give a listen. I'm not a good man. I don't give a damn about Iran in a general sense. But what
No,
I
you don't
do
care about people in
what
a
I
general
do-
sense.
No.
No. This is all connected to healthcare and your willingness to
kinda right.
bomb.
You might be
Come on,
right.
bro.
You might be right about that. You might be
I mean,
right.
it is. That's what it is.
Listen, here's the whole thing. You scream death to America. I live here. I live in America. So if you're screaming death to America, you're trying to build a nuclear weapon. I don't care what anyone says. No need to enrich uranium past 20%. No need to freaking block the IA inspectors from going to certain nuclear facilities. You're trying to build a nuclear weapon or a warhead that can be attached to a ballistic missile. I'm not stupid. 2 + 2 is 4. The only people who are stupid are the people who keep believing that a terrorist regime, a radical Islamic terrorist regime, somehow will suddenly see the light and say, you know what, we're doing all this bomb making, but we're doing it for defense. We're building bombs at a rate 10 times higher than anyone else on the planet, but it's all for self-defense. It's crap, bro. If you can explain to me why Iran is enriching uranium past 20%, I'll take your side. This will become a liberal channel, and I'll vote for the Democrat in the next election. Explain to me why Iran is enriching uranium past 20% to weapons grade.
I mean, I can explain it right now. It's because they learned the lessons from the likes of Gaddafi, Saddam, North Korea, Ukraine, all that have been under the gun of the U.S. imperial system and got burned because either they didn't have nukes or, in North Korea's case, still in power because we don't have the balls to shoot them down. You say, oh, they're radical Islam saying death to America. Use that same logic on North Korea right now. Why don't we take them out?
No, North Korea is not sponsoring terrorists all over the world. They're
Oh,
not
well,
doing
you want to
that.
talk about sponsoring terrorism?
No,
Our
no, wait,
sanctions have killed
You tell me- wait a
tens of
minute,
millions of
Wait a
people.
minute. We can go there. We can go there. But what I'm telling you, you're comparing them to North Korea. North Korea does not sponsor terrorist attacks all over the world. That's the difference.
What
That's
terrorist
why-
attacks all over the world did Iran sponsor?
Bro, we can look up. I've covered this on this show numerous times, bro. October 7th in Israel, they sponsored that attack.
You act like there wasn't an October 6th.
Listen, it doesn't matter. What I'm telling you
Oh, that
is,
doesn't matter? The
listen,
Nakba, where
what
they
I'm telling
ethnically
you-
cleansed millions of people?
okay, listen. What I'm saying is this. You said North Korea and Iran. You said, what attack did they sponsor? I said October 7th. There's many more. The bombing of the U.S. Marine barracks in
In
Beirut.
1983.
It doesn't matter.
Perfect.
This is what they do. All the IEDs that they sent to Afghanistan
Because of an
and
illegal
Iraq.
invasion in
And
Iraq.
but you keep saying because. What I'm
Yes.
telling you, you asked me what did they do, and I'm like, see, I'm not saying. This is why I keep telling you the reasons don't matter. The results matter.
No, they do, because you're
hold on.
justifying it with terrorist
I'm not
attacks from
justifying a
literally
single
50
thing.
years ago.
I'm not justifying a single thing. What I'm telling you is this. If you beat me up last week, don't be mad if I beat your ass today. If you tell me you going to beat my ass over the phone, don't be mad if when I see you, I take off on you. I'm not saying the United States is good. I'm not saying Iran is bad. They are adversaries in geopolitically and militaristically. Don't be mad if your adversary come with what he got to fuck your shit up because you was talking shit. That's all I'm saying. It ain't got nothing to do with good or bad. There are no good guys. There are no bad guys. You're just mad because America is winning. And you sound stupid because if America does lose or fall or collapse to Iran, how does your daddy get his VA benefits?
First of all, America's not going to
No, I don't want to hear
collapse.
I don't want to hear first of all. Tell me, why would you
America's
root
not going to
against the country?
collapse. That's
How do you know?
the premise of your question is
How
dumb.
do you know? I'm sure the Romans thought that.
Do you want to talk about Roman history?
I want to talk
like
about
that's totally
why would
off base.
any
That's got
grown
nothing to
man-
do with.
Why would any grown man root against the country that is paying his father's medical bills and mother's?
Okay, so there is not a risk of the United States
Gotcha.
government falling. You didn't get shit. You
Gotcha.
asked a dumbass question.
No dumbass question.
Yes, it is.
That
Do you want me
makes
to
total
explain to you
sense.
what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you right now. Give me a second. What's going to happen is Iran has been created as the Middle East hegemon. Today, they control 20% of the world's oil via the Strait of Hormuz. The United States makes 16% of the world's oil. So they literally control more oil than what we produce today, only because of what
But we
Trump
also
has done.
control Venezuela's oil. We
That
also
doesn't matter. I'm telling you,
it
20%.
does. Yes, it
Okay.
does, because we control more than 20% of the world's oil now.
Yeah, but you don't
We can-
understand
we-
that oil
no,
is a world
what
commodity.
You don't understand is
Brandon,
that we
you
not-
need Brandon.
Listen,
let me
I'm gonna
talk. Let
you
me
talk,
finish.
Chad. I'm gonna let you talk, Chad. But what I'm telling you is this: learn, just learn. Venezuela has the largest oil reserves on the planet, more than the Middle East. So right now, we control the majority of the oil on the planet. We don't need Iran for anything. Go ahead. I'm
Okay,
not gonna
let me
interrupt
explain
no
this to
more.
you. Venezuela has the most reserves. That doesn't mean that they have the production. Plain and simple. Oil is a world commodity. Asia depends on Middle Eastern oil for everything, including all of the products that we import.
That's their problem.
Yeah, that's our problem. It's a world commodity. That's the reason that the price of oil domestically has went up. This is very simple economics. Second of all, Iran Tell me how Americans are safer today than they were 30 days ago. Because there's all drone strikes all throughout the Middle East.
Is that a question?
It's a rhetorical question. I'm going to finish this really quick. Americans are not safer now than they were 30 days ago because they are under threat, but for Trump's illegal war in Iran.
I don't feel under threat.
Well,
I feel fine.
That's fine. You feel fine, but there's a million Americans in the Middle East that you're not thinking about.
Do you feel under threat? I don't feel under threat. I'm thinking about them every day, and I'm thinking, and what I'm thinking
about them. Give them your prayers, man, because they need them.
And what I'm thinking is, if we would have did what we were supposed to do with Iran 10 years ago, we wouldn't be having to worry about this right now.
Well, since you have no evidence that they're creating a nuclear weapon,
the Democrats you vote for kicked the can down the road until it got to Trump, someone who's going to deal with that shit. And he's dealing with it now, so our kids aren't dealing with it later. You probably don't even have any kids.
No. No, dude.
I know you don't have any kids.
You're buying into the narrative, man.
Listen,
that's it.
I know for a fact you don't have children. And you have a name like Chad. Chads are supposed to get chicks. But I know you don't have children because parents think about the future of their children. And as a parent, I would
You're thinking about Iran's nukes?
Listen,
that's crazy.
Listen, I don't give a shit about Iran. What I'm telling you as a parent, I literally would rather deal with the hardship with the oil. Oh God, oil prices have been up for a month. Oil was at $120 a barrel for 3 years under Barack Obama. Nobody complained. But what I'm saying is I would rather deal with the hardship paying the highest gas prices in the country in California than my child, my beautiful daughter, dealing with this crap in the next 10, 15 years when it gets to the point where we really do have to go to a world war to deal with Iran. Bro, you can just tell by what Iran is doing and what they've done, they were prepared for a world war. Look at how many missiles they had created. Look at what they did when they got attacked. Listen, use your brain to look at this. If I come and shoot up your house, are you going to automatically start shooting up the houses of your neighbors? No, that would be idiotic. That would be sadistic, right? That's exactly what Iran did. They got bombed, couldn't do shit about it, so they started attacking the UAE. And they really started attacking the UAE more than anybody else because they're jealous of the UAE.
Just because they're jealous of them? It has nothing to do with the military bases that they host? If you come and you wait, hold on. Let me go back to your analogy. You come, you shoot up my house, and then I go and I shoot my neighbor's house up only because you came out that front door and all your guns are in that neighbor's house and you're pointing them at me and you're shooting from that house. Hell yeah, I'm going to shoot back at that house.
You sound silly. No,
I just used your analogy against you.
They weren't shooting from UAE. They weren't even
they were.
Those bases were evacuated. What are you talking about?
They have radars. They have early warning sensors. Listen, no. The KC-135s take off from there.
They weren't. They weren't at that time.
Yeah. Well, then how did they get bombed and blow up in Saudi Arabia?
Bro, they were taking off from
How about in Kuwait? How about the F-15s that got shot down in Kuwait?
Bro,
now tell me that they weren't there.
From aircraft carriers, bro.
Then why did the F-15s get shot down in Kuwait?
They shot down each other. They said it was friendly fire.
Where did they take off from?
Remember? They took off from aircraft carriers, I'm sure.
Why were they above Kuwait? They took off from Kuwait.
Because they were headed towards Iran.
Okay, where's the aircraft carrier?
Exactly
next to they were in Kuwait. I'm telling you, it's because
what you're saying
we have assets there.
What you're saying makes no sense, bro.
Yes, it does.
We do. Listen, I'm not arguing that we don't have assets there. What I'm telling you is there was no base in the Middle East that the United States was launching attacks from. They abandoned all the bases because they knew the minute they attacked Iran was going to aim at all those bases. And if Iran was only aiming at bases, that would be fine. But Iran was hitting civilian targets, bro. They were whether it was by accident or on purpose, they were hitting civilian targets.
Yes, I agree.
Your father was in the military. My grandfather fought in World War II. My uncle fought in the Korean War, all that shit. What I'm telling you is this. America has the capability to park an aircraft carrier in the middle of the ocean, launch a plane from it, go bomb the shit out of Iran, and come right back.
I'm well aware of that. The
okay,
fact is that we have a system. We have a system of military bases that provide support for the entire system, and that is what they were attacking. And they were
Dude, those
also,
bases have been abandoned. They were,
but it doesn't matter. It's still part.
So they're running radar with no troops there to run it.